Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Derail Valley. We are here in City West. I came here off camera, brought just a small logistical load from goods factory in town, and so it was a very uneventful and low-paying mission. But I wanted to come over here to City West because I wanted to take a look for more demonstrator trains, and I found one, an S060, 060, a little steam shunter, which is very cool. Very cool. We have to buy the licenses for these vehicles before we can even restore them. So now I have found the DE6, the S282, the DM3, and now the S060, all in different towns, all with no licenses. So we're going to there we go. We're going to probably get those licenses. Actually, I can just do that now because we've got $822,000 saved up. The jobs we've been getting haven't been super high paying, but we've been keeping our costs relatively low with the DH4 and trying to be cognizant of, you know, stopping it when I'm not in the engine, not letting it idle like I did with the DE2. The DE2 just didn't run up the costs like the DH4 does. That sucker, he runs up the cost pretty good, so it's a lot easier to idle too long, and it's better to stop the engine. I also went to the shop here in City West, and I got me a few more brackets and things, and I got me a drill from the goods factory in town, so whenever we start doing our demonstrator engines we can do that. And I also picked up these from City West here, these end of train flag, or these flag markers. We can use those to put on the end of a train and separate our consists that way, because you know, we're always trying to look and see where our different consists are in relation to the job we're on. So this will help a lot. This will help a lot. We'll be able to do that. And I don't think I need all of them with me, so I'm gonna bring out a couple of them here. Just pop them down there. Okay, that way I have a little bit of extra space here. And we also picked up Reginald's garage key. Where is Reginald's garage? I don't know. Where is old Bob's garage? I don't know. Steve's garage, I think, is by Harbor and Town. I think it's Steve's garage is this one here and has the slug in it, I think. We're over here in City West currently. Now I need to find Reginald's and Bob's. Maybe it was one of these up here, perhaps. I don't know. If you know where Reginald's and Bob's is, you can spoil me in the spoilers. Otherwise, I'll probably have to do some sleuthing on the wiki and find out where they are. But today we're going to be going from City West. We're going to come out and we're going to go down to the sawmill because we've got a couple of hauls to do. It's not a very high-paying job, but I haven't been to the sawmill yet. So I thought that would be a good opportunity for us. And then we'll probably come back either to City West or maybe to the Forest South, or back up to the coal plant. I haven't been to the coal plant yet either. So I just want to find the DM or the DH. Can't talk today. My apologies. I want to find the DH4 and the DE2 demonstrator engines. So we're going to be grabbing these two missions. They're both going to C3I into the sawmill. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these there. And I think I have them already on the train. I could go ahead and clear these fees on my current DH4 to buy the licenses for the 060 is only 20K. And I don't think it increases my time bonus or anything. Nope. Basically, once you pay that 20,000, it's a one-time cost. DM3, same thing, a one-time cost, 30,000. Pay that, and it's yours. Now, the 282, on the other hand, the big train, the big steam train, it increases my copay by 10,000, which may or may not be a big deal, but the time bonus deadline I do not like, of minus 2%. So it is 9 o'clock p.m. and it's supposed to get rainy tonight, so I think I will go ahead and sleep through the night. I will go ahead maybe and make sure my train is prepped before we go to Betty Bye. Let's just run over here and just make sure the train is prepped. City West, hands down my least favorite station I've encountered so far. It's a hot mess. Look at this thing. Look at this. Trying to get around everywhere is you're constantly having to loop around and back up, and it's a mess. It is a mess. But it has a little bit of everything. You know, it's got the diesel service, it's got a turntable, it's got a shop. It's a lot of stuff to do here. Here's the service barn for that. I only brought one DH4 with me too, because there's a DE6 in there. Because I like I said, I had a real light load, so I didn't think I'd need both DH4s. Now we've got 2 loads here. Hopefully this doesn't bite me with the just having one engine. So this is only 3 cars for this one, right? We'll be able to use our flag. That's 55. Let's see, what is this guy? This is 31. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pop on a flag here. Just pop him right here, like so. And we'll have to shunt that together. We'll make sure we get that. Now, do we want a flag on both sides? So that, okay, you know, if we're on the other, why not? Just in case we're on the other side of the train there. Okay, let's go sleep, and then in the morning we'll come back. I don't want to go on another night trip. We'll come back and we will shunt those 2 together, hook them up, take the sawdust or wood scraps back to the sawmill. And I wake up and it is raining. I hear the rain outside. Not good. But at 6, oh, well, the day starts at 6 a.m. so it'll turn to 8:11 on in 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys shunted together, and hopefully the rain stops. You can see both of these are low-paying jobs also. But it's a quick hop down to the sawmill. We'll go and get them shunted, and we'll bring them over. We'll get them prepped to come over here and turn in, and then we'll hopefully the rain will have stopped. If not, then we're going to be going on a rainy trip. It's not a super heavy load though, so should be okay. Let's see, it's 400 and 138, so right within the DH4's load limit of 600 tons. But it is raining, so it's down to 500 tons. But I don't think we have a 2% grade to go through on this trip. Maybe we do. Actually, it looks like we're in the mountains quite a bit. So, this might be interesting. Might be interesting. I looked and there's no other DH4 or DE2 in this station, so less than ideal. Alright. These guys are still prepped. Take that off. Put that on. You're off, good. Okay. That brake pressure, fuel and oil are both okay. Like we have a handbrake on still. Indeed we do. Okay, let's grab our remote. Put him in reverse. Okay, the rain cleared up, good. Perfect. Perfect. Vacuum on up. There we go. Fantastic. Ink, onk, ink. And bonk. Okay. So that's 31 and 55. Ready to go. We are going to get ourselves set here to come out of City West. Just pop in here. Close this. Alright. Let's turn the wipers on for a little bit. Get this residue off here. Alright. Fantastic. Okay. Now, what are we doing? We're coming out of C. We're going to go to the right here. And we're going to come on down out of City West. No problem. But we'll stop about right here and hop out, turn in the jobs. Okay. Then, from City West down to the sawmill, we are coming to the right here. And it's a straight shot. One junction is all we really have to go through there. So for the sawmill, we're going to C3I, I believe. We're going to be coming in from the north here. So we're going to go to the left here to stay to the right there. And come down to C3I. Then we'll go to the left and then to the right. Just like so. Should be an easy run. I hope so, because it only gives us 23 minutes to do it. So I think that's fine though. Oops, I didn't mean to jump. I did get my speedometer from the goods factory in town. I got it installed, and so yeah, we are ready to rock and roll. Let's go forward and action. Now the tracks may still be a little wet from the rain, so I've got to be careful not to be too aggressive with the throttle. Could use a little sand if need be. Not a big fan of the residue there. Adjust my height just a little bit. There we go. Okay. We're gonna get just around this bend here. Then we'll hop out, jump in the station, and then hop back into the train. Matter of fact, I might just do it now. Let's let him do that. He'll roll around there slowly, but he won't gain speed, so it'll be fine. Just gonna turn these jobs in. Can't dilly-dally though. Yeah, we're gonna beat the train. Gotta beat the train. Yeah. Quit screwing up. Okay. Where's the train? I hear it. There he is. I gotta catch the train. Let's hop on. Let's go ride the rails. Like a scamp. Right in there. It's fine. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Let's go! We have a right-hand turn coming up ahead. 20 is the prescribed speed for this. So it's a pretty severe turn. We're going 22 currently. I love this digital speedometer. It's huge. Love that. Very, very in your face. I probably should have got another one to put back here. I'd have two. And an increase in grade, so we can go ahead and start throttling up as well. Wood scraps back there. Be turned back into pressed boards of some sort, probably. Alright, nice level 40-kilometer run of track here. A little swampy pond. Sometimes there's a demonstrator engine in that little swampy pond, apparently. But I didn't see one. Alright, got a speed decrease down to 30 here, so be careful of that. Nice windy road down here. It's a pretty short trip to the sawmill, so even with the low speed limits, we should be able to make it there in 20 minutes, I hope. A little bit of a grade increase here, but for the most part, we're okay. So we're not hauling too heavy of a load for ourselves here. So should be fine. River coming out of that little swampy area. Starting to pick up a little too much speed. Let's wait till we get past this 40 mark for the trains before we start picking up more speed here. Yeah, right now we're just killing it. DH4 is handling it with no problems. This is a gravy run. Not quite as much gravy as sawmill to goods factory, but gravy. Alright, we're going up to 50 kilometers, so I'll go ahead and pop it up a little bit. Make up for some of that lost time. Alright, we're coming up on the junction outside of the sawmill. Speed limit is 40, we're going 35, should be fine. We are starting to get a little warm on the temps, on our oil temps, but should be okay. We're almost there. It's been a pretty gentle grade increase this whole entire time, so it's having to work a little bit harder. We're right on the edge of what we can do, I think, with one DH4. If there's a DE2 here in this sawmill, we may pick it up, depending on what we need to do here. Alright, it says we're going left. Is that true? Left in the sawmill, yes. That's a big yard. I'm like, what? Yep, left, and then right. Okay. Okay, we're here. Is there anything in C3I? Shouldn't be. Input line. Unless you get a jabroni like me in there messing with stuff. Screwed that up. Screwed up the switches. Yep, you did. Okay. Well, poo. How did you screw that up? Oh, you didn't set the ones in C3I. Should have been right and then left right there. Well, how did you not do that? Maybe I did it in B. I guess I did. Yep. Dang it. Alright, well that's fine. We'll just back in. It'll be fun. Just back on. Look at these pressed boards. Nice. Alright. Both jobs come in here to C3I, so of course it'd been better if I just went in forward, but that's a lot. Whee! Okay. That's life in the fast lane. That was such an easy run too, right? Sucks that I screwed it up right there at the end. I'm about to go and take a look around the sawmill, see if there's any demonstrators here as well. Alright, go ahead and do that. Kick that boy in the face. Put her in reverse. Release the brake. Back her on up, Johnny. Right, then left. Right into 3i. Love the random industrial noises in the background. Awesome. Nice touch. So that the world doesn't quite feel so empty. At times the world can feel kind of empty. Alright. Get in there. Like that. I'm going to turn off the engine. I'm going to do a little exploration here. Alright. I'm going to leave the flags for now because I just want to go turn these jobs in. There we go. There's a nice little DM3 over there. Okay. It's a pretty small yard. There may not be a demonstrator in here. Alright. Good. And good. Fantastic. Not a lot of money in that old job, but that's okay. Doesn't always have to be. Clear skies for today. Let's see. We could do some shunting. Super cheap job. Super easy though. B4L and then C4S. This one you have to have 2 drops, but Alright, what we got for jobs here? Logistical haul back to harbor in town. No thanks. This goes to the goods factory in town. Pretty good paying. Pretty easy. Do boards and plywoods. Not bad. This one goes back to City South. This one goes to Forest Central. I haven't been to Forest Central yet. So these two go to... That'll be a logistical haul, and this will be a freight haul to harbor in town. The one to harbor in town doesn't pay much, so looks like this might be... Well, I'm thinking this one, but maybe in combination with this one. Take both of those. So come do Forest Central South. Or, yeah, Forest Central South. Forest South, and then on up to the goods factory. Might do something like that. Don't know. Depends on if we find a demonstrator here. If we find a demonstrator, we might work on the demonstrators. Just take a little peek around. Alright, so I didn't find anything. No luck. No love. Let's go ahead, and we're not going to do any shunting, so let's grab our flags. here. And you. Okay. Fantastic. Now, do we want to service our engine? There is a service yard here. What's our fuel look like? Oh, we still got 3/4 of a tank. I think we can make it back to the goods factory in town. No problem with that. So, let's go ahead and get ready to do that job to Forest Central South and to the goods factory in town. Alright, so these guys will be what we pick up last. SWLH84 B1S. This will be B1S. Okay. Be 3 log cars. And of course they're at the end. Okay. It's okay. I'm going to put a flag on them. Make sure they're not connected to anything. And I think I'm going to have to turn my train around as well. Where's this other C10? C10. I guess it's technically C10. C10? Okay. So I can connect to C10 here. And then we'll come out of C, back into B, grab the logistical hall, come out of B, or come out of the sawmill to the south. Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't have to turn around. Then we'll come out. That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. No problem. No problem at all. So this is my man here, right? 68. Yes. Why are you? There we go. I need to swap these two. There we go. So this will be 68 and then 84. Alright. 45 minutes. 52 minutes, 45 tons. 98 minutes, 340 tons. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Crank her up. You all good? We're just gonna go forward here and get past points, slide back, grab the plywood. I guess that might be just regular boards. What does it say it is? Boards and plywood. Roger. Four, 3, 2, 1. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Punk. Punk. Pink. Bonk. Pink. Alright. This is quite a monster here. It's 340 tons. That's not too bad. It's long though. Butcher into forward. We're going to ride back here. We'll be backing into the log cars. Alright, let's do it. Okie dokie, so there's our target over there. Our quarry. Kill throw. Unfortunately, the points are way up there. So we're going to be pretty much leaving the station altogether. Kind of reminds you of the steel mill a little bit. You have to kind of leave the station in order to switch to the other yard. Alright. We're going to start slowing her down, buddy boy. Ooh. Started picking up some speed there. I think we're on a decline. Yeah, starting to roll a little bit. Don't roll. There we go. You got this. You got this. That's good, then we'll just roll right out of here when we get it loaded up. Hopefully I'm not getting too hot in there. We got a hot light on this remote, but it tells you once you actually get hot, not when you're about to get hot, so. Okay. We've made it off the incline there. We need to go to the left and to the left. Oh, it doesn't matter because we're going left here into 1S. Leave that as it is. I would leave that left too for a pass through. Okay. Definitely struggling to get this thing back up the hill at such low speeds. Okie dokie. Made it off the incline now, so that's good. There we go. Fantastic. Bink, bink, bonk. Okay, let's go turn these jobs in, and then we'll get headed out. All to D5I. Okay, in the goods factory. And haul to C1S in the Force Central. Okay, so 4 Central and stay right. Then we'll turn left. What's that little nub in here? I don't know. I can watch that. That might be one of those garages, perhaps. So, leaving the sawmill, we want to stay right and then turn to the left into the 4 Central South. No problem. And then from there, we're going to go to the left, to the right, and that's it. That'll do her. Okie dokie. Get in there. Brink. Bonk. 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 Why were you getting a flashy flash? Oh, there's a handbrake on the logging cars. We are ready now. No flashy flash. No brakes. Let's go. Let's ride. Downhill of 2%. Okay. So we're going to 4 Central South. Okay. Not much to see here. Where are we going? C1S. C4 South. What? There's no C1S. Or Central. What the heck? Or Central. Oh no. Oh no. Well, crap. Well, crap. Alright, brakes. I'm not paying attention. I'm panicking over my job selection. Okay. Well, shoot. What are we gonna do? We can just drop this job. We don't have to do this job. Just throw it in the trash. Oh my lord, we'll just drop them in 4 Central anyway. I mean in 4 South. I'm not going all the way up to 4 Central. Are you crazy? You crazy right now? Dang. That's a heck of a climb too, so yeah, we'll just drop them in 4 South. We'll just dump them. Like, screw you guys, we don't want you here. Didn't mean to put that much brake. Okay. 40 to the right. There's a little bit of an incline here, so it's a random tree out, random logs out there. Oh, it's a pretty big climb actually. 2 degrees. That's tricky. That's pretty tricky. Make me slow down to freaking a crawl and then. Oh, by the way, here's a 4 degrees of incline. Okay, well, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna drop them off in 4 Central and throw the job away. You can cancel jobs anytime, so we'll look in the forest south and see if there's anything to take. I'm sure they probably go to jobs. The jobs all go to the sawmill, but doesn't matter. We'll see what this little thing up here is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't overheat. Don't overheat. You can start paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, so there is a junction up ahead. It's set for us to go to the right. I'm curious what's over there. Is this one of the garages? Should be a real short line there. 30. Up ahead. It is a garage. Whose is it? Whose garage is it? Whose garage? It is... Can't read it. Reginald's? Yeah, that's Reginald's garage. Okay. So this is the micro shunter, I think. So what we've had to have. A micro shunter. Carry it with us. Do all the shunting when we get somewhere and don't have to use the DH4 for it. Yeah, ideal. How much can it shunt? Question we're all asking. At least I'm asking that. He can shunt up to 800 tons. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And you can use the remote. Okay. Oh, and you get on-demand delivery. Also, with your radio, which means you'd have to pay for it, but still, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, well, this is good that we came down here anyway. I found that. Pretty steep grade increase here. We're going to the left. Alright. 30 to the right, 60 to the left. We're going left. We're just gonna drop these cars off in here. We're like, sorry, wrong yard. Hilarious. Dang, another grade increase of 2%, 2.5%. We're gonna get too hot here. I want to try to build up a little bit of speed before we get to, oh my god, 3%. That's about all we got right there. Well, I guess on the plus side, when they're delivering their logs, it's all downhill, you know? Alrighty, we are here in Forest South. Should have been in Forest Central. I'm just gonna actually just go to the left, to the left, to the left. Hopefully this is empty. I think it is. It's the loader. We'll just drop them off in the loader. Sorry guys, we're in a hurry. Any trains here? Let me see. Can't see anything. All these freaking logs. All the idea, huh? Make sure the cars get inside the loading siding here. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna unhook them and then lock them up. And then we'll just look in the station just right quick. Make sure there's nothing here that we could take. I don't think there will be, but you never know. Never know. Eesh. Alright, let's head over here to the station house. And just see what's in here. Right quick. Anything going to the goods factory? That is, but you have to unload it first. Going back to the sawmill, machine factory in town, and city west. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That would have been a good one right there. Alright, well, that's fine. It's our job. Not for me. Let's get back on the road, so to speak. On the road again. I am getting back on the road again. And there's even a little bit of a grade increase here inside the yard. That's something else. Okay. I think I've got all the other points set already. Stay left, go right, go right. Goods factory in town and steel mill. Steel mill should be a nice pass through. Right then left, yep. And then goods factory, where are we going? D5I. D5I. So come down here. D5I. So we go to the left. Right. Go stay right. And stay right. And go left. Speed limit is here. I don't hear a lot of squeaking, so I guess we're good. 70, okay. Look at that little drop into the tunnel. That's weird, isn't it? Alright, we're coming downhill for sure. We're rolling. Speed limit is still... Oh, it's 90 now. Heck. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Let's kick it in the face. Make up for some of that lost time. Ah, it's going down to 60. Dang it. Alright, we are coming up on the steel mill junction here pretty quick. And we are flying down this hill. Got some dynamic brake applied and some wheel brake. Let's see if we can get down to at a relatively low speed. I think that's actually fine. It says 50 inside of the steel mill, but really I don't think it's strictly necessary because it's just going to be a straight shot through. There's no turns or anything. Now I could stop and see if there are any jobs I could take to the goods factory from here. But I think we'll just blow on through. We'll be fine. In fact, I'll just pick up a little more speed here. See if we can just blast through here. Now, as long as we don't derail on that little skip, we're fine. Alright, coming up on this junction. We need to be going 50. Holy cow. Slow down quite a bit here. Ooh, hit that a little bit fast. That's okay. We're alright. We're alright. You're alright, boy. Alright. See the goods factory up ahead. We are getting ready to come in there. Running a little hot coming up this hill, but that's okay. Should be real close now. I'm going to let her slow down naturally in the incline. This will be our tunnel into the goods factory. Alright. Go ahead and kill the throttle. Let's just drift on in here. We're going to the right. Yep, that's correct. Alright. And then we're going to be going to the right again. And we'll probably have to go ahead and service the engine after this trip. I don't like to get too low in fuel if possible. That way if we had a rough trip, you know, we could do something about it. Alright, I think we made really good time here. Even with that little hiccup with the forest camp there. It's all good. What are we going to? D5I. I think I've already got that set. D5I. Go to the right, then are going to the left. No, we're going to go to the stay to the right. Stay to the right, then go to the left. Okay. Alrighty. Start applying some brakes. I'm going to hop out so I can see. There we go. Just about past the points. There we go. Fantastic. Go left. Alright. Very good. Let's go and start throttling back. And go into D5I. Then go to the right. Right. And then left into D5I. Yep. And it is empty. Good. Good, good, good. Now there is a shunter here. And there's a little S060 shunter. We wanted to try to give that a whirl. Might want to practice in a DVRT version of the shunter before we use our demonstrator, because it'll be a lot cheaper to fix. There's no copay to fix the demonstrator ones, so if you blow it up, you're 100% responsible. Very nice. Questioning whether if I shunt, if I want to use the DH4 for shunting or go grab the other guy. Don't know. Alright, let's pop that in there. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Turn this off. How much fuel and stuff we got? Yeah, I got half a tank, so probably should take care of that. So maybe we'll go fix up our DH4 in the shop, and then grab the DM3 demonstrator license and take it on down to City South, perhaps. Might be what we do. Alright, 33 minutes for a 98-minute run. That's fantastic. 19,000 bucks. Plus another bonus. So, $30,000. Fantastic. Alright, so a super easy drop-off as well. Dang. Not very good money, though. Any of these other shunting jobs, any good money? Nah, they're all pretty crappy, honestly. One going to the harbor in town. This goes to Forest Central. That goes to the farm. Forest Central and the farm. So it could go to the farm. Come down here. And you can't get to Forest Central from there. Well, you could loop around. No, that's the, I keep doing that. Forest Central's up here. That's a tough climb. We could go to the farm, back out, go back up to the Forest Central like I did on that one time. I don't know about that. It's good money, but I would think we'd just go maybe to the harbor in town. It's kind of a cheap run, but it'd be easy. I could do this one in addition to this one and this one to the steel mill, but that is some pretty severe shunting. 3 pickups. Ooh. I don't know about that. This one's got 2 pickups. I don't know. We may just go cheap and get this this freight haul here to the harbor in town, and we'll take the demonstrator with us, and then we can go from there. 18,000. So our time bonus is minus 10, which is incredibly low. Minus 10%. Dang. So, jeez. All right. So I think what we'll do is we will take the DH4 up into the shop, repair it. If I decide to do any shunting, I'll do the shunting with the DE2 maybe, because it's cheaper. Come grab the DM3 license. It's only $30,000, and then we'll bring it on to do some work. Oh, you know what? I gotta go back to the D yard with that. I was gonna say we could do the shunting and drop it off in the B yard, but they all end up going to. And now this one does shunting. This shunting job ends up in the B yard, so that might not be a bad. I might do that one so that I can just bring the DH4 up here and put it in the shop. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure and hit that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.